Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another round of Adiraiju Plays Star Trek Online. Today's mission, we are heading out to the Denia system for our next mission, the Doomsday device. Let's see, where is it again? Here we are. The Doomsday device. Starfleet believed that the Klingons were testing their new weapons in the Imaga system. We have information that now leads me to believe that these testing programs are for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Starfleet intelligence has received a message from somebody claiming to serve an ambassador's Bravat's personal force. This source says that the ambassador's research is complete, and that he is planning on using some sort of a doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Zyl, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Denia system. Bavat has a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Kavalk, says that will find the information we need to stop Bavat there. Go to the Denia system and find Kavalk. There we go. Let's see. The Denia system is right over... Ah, there it is, off in the distance. That's a problem. It looks like our quantum slipstream drive we just used up, so we're gonna have to take the long way there. 10 million bottles of beer on the wall. There we are. 5 light years. 4, 3, 2. Whew. Here we are, the Denia system. Now exactly where is... Denia 1. That's exactly where we're supposed to head. So what is the Doomsday device? I think I have an inkling of what it might be. Captain, we have arrived at the Denia system. Starfleet intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have a contact in Bavat's fleet, and that he is on one of these vessels. I was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for the direct approach, Captain. I recommend we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. Very well, Lieutenant Van Zyl. Let's take out some of these Klingon vessels. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Disable the IKS Targ and its escort. Only one thing to do. Attack, attack, attack with everything we've got. We're going to want to take out this Vorcha battlecruiser first, if only because they are considerably in better shape than the Targ at this point. Why that is, I'm not entirely sure. But, at any rate, let's fire. Uh-oh, the bioneural warhead seems to be annoying, but it's not there anymore, so I guess that wasn't so bad. Oh, yoy. We'll destroy the Vorcha battlecruiser first, simply because it seems to be the biggest, baddest thing in the area. Ouch. At least, we seem to be doing better than it at the moment. Although not a whole lot better. Not a whole lot better, but better. Out goes the Vorcha. Boom. The Targ is our next target. Let's just make sure that they don't have a chance in the heck of taking us out first. The Targ itself is dangerous, but not quite as dangerous as us. Bavat seems to have lost a great deal of comradeship among the Klingons after all the crap he pulled trying to create the ultimate Klingon in our last fight. So, let's aim as much as firepower as we can at him. The Targ doesn't seem to be standing up much more. This will not take long. 58%. Oh. Where'd he go? There we go. Went through a wormhole. I hate it when they do that. On the other hand, with this tractor beam on him, he's not going to go much of anywhere from now on. And a little aceton ray and a little radiation, and the Targ is not going to last. Let's just reverse the polarity of our defensive grid, and that ought to do us more damage than he'll know what to do with it. There we are. The IKS Targ is ready to be boarded. So, Enemy shields, weapons, and engines are totally disabled, Captain. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you want. You're ready, sir. Oversee the boarding party on the IKS Targ. Alrighty. So, exactly who is on the Targ at this point? Bavat himself, perhaps? We can only hope.
How can I help you?
Captain, I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The teams are reporting that the Targ was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you shouldn't have too much trouble securing the ship. Alright. We'll have to secure the engineering deck by ourselves. Not sure how that works, but... Aha! Stun grenade out! These warriors are dangerous, but not as dangerous as our own officers. Come on, people. You know, for a moment there I was afraid we were going to have to secure engineering all by ourselves, but it seems that most of these people have already done a remarkably good job of securing engineering all by themselves. Ooh. Plasma grenade, fire in the hole. Yeah, Targs everywhere. And Targ handlers, of course, are pretty dangerous in and of themselves. Engineering has been secured. Get to the turbolift. It'll take us directly to the bridge. The deck you are on is secure, Captain, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. The Klingons have locked down the turbolifts, but now that we hold main engineering, we can take control of the entire system. The turbolift near your location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge and I'll transport security teams to support your advance. Right, I'm already on my way. Turbolift, bridge. Uh-oh. Well, that's convenient. Fire! Captain Detog. There he is now. Boom! Well, that's him down. And now... This must be the captain's ready room. The bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, sir, and the remaining Klingons are being transported to the Forester for holding. Captain Burgess was sure there was information on the ship that would be valuable to us, Captain. Perhaps it's in the ship's logs. There should be a terminal in the ready room. Maybe I'll have more luck finding what we're looking for. Right. Captain's ready room is right here. Accessing ship's logs.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kabok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship.
You did?
Kabok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kabok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this.
Because you did something bad with your life?
To explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Amaga system for questioning. Kabok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kabok deserves.
Huh. So this Kavalk seems to be in the bridge. And he was trying to get to the Federation and tell us about something ahead of time. Why? We're at the brig now. And there we are. Bavalk? Kavalk, sorry.
What do you want?
I won't speak through you like a force field, through a force field like a caged animal. Let me out and we can talk. Alright then. Opening cell. Hey, Kavalk. Let me put my hands on your shoulders. Much better, Captain. Shall we talk now?
You are my enemy. But today, you are my only hope.
For what?
I will redeem my honor.
Why were you in the brig? I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrible thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior. I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over this ship and fly to the Amaga system. There, we would either stop this Doomsday before it occurred, or died in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die.
More questions?
Why did you contact Starfleet Intelligence? When my plan to take the Tog was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer. A ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds. I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Why do you think Bavat is doing this? Bavat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, Bavat believes that we will destroy ourselves. Bavat found the planet killer, and he ordered scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The Ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and Bavat will have won.
More questions?
Tell me more about this planet killer. It is a great ship with no crew. Its hull is sullen neutronium. It fires beams of pure antiprotons, antiprotons, and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well.
More questions?
Where did Bavat find a Doomsday machine? It was a floating home deep in the Tong Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. Bavat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says this is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was broadcast. I do not know if this is true. If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Was I destined to lose my honor and betray my captain?
More questions?
Well, Bavat has knowledge of the future? So he claims. I was once one of Bavat's most valued officers, and he told me much of his plans. Bavat said that centuries ago, there was a temporal Cold War. Factions from the future manipulated people in their past like pieces in a Klingon game, each trying to change history for their own ends. Agents from one of these future factions, the Nakul, came to the Klingon Empire in the 22nd century. They tried to gain my people's loyalty by revealing much of what was to come. My ancestors listened and recorded all that they were told. Then they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Even then, we would never be willing slaves. Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul offered in trade for servitude has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization ruled from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. Bavat is the last. He has no sons and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him.
More questions?
What was your plan to stop the attack? Bavat had a plan to stop the Doomsday machine if he ever lost control. The ship is equipped with Harping torpedoes. They have a greater yield than any weapon currently used by the Empire or your Federation. The planet killer is hidden in the Imaga system now. My plan was to fly to the system, disable Bavat's control over it, and then use the weapons on this ship to destroy it.
More questions?
Why can't we simply send a fleet to Imaga to stop the Doomsday machine? Bavat's forces have total control over the Imaga system. To keep any ships but those loyal to him away, Bavat has installed a series of generators that maintain an energy drain much like the Breen weapon that disabled ships during the Dominion War. Bavat's ships have been modified to withstand this drain, but any others that approach the system will be helpless.
More questions?
Yeah. What should we do now? Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then, we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
Captain, I'm receiving a transmission from Earth Space Dock for you, Priority 1. I'll patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the ready room. Alright then. I guess we have to return to the bridge at this point. We've learned everything we can from Kvalk. Bridge. I don't like this at all. But we have to talk to Starfleet and figure out exactly what the hell we're supposed to do. Can we trust Kvalk? That's the situation here. Your orders?
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kvolk may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
So by do what I think is best, you mean Captain Carviala to Lieutenant Van Zyl.
Yes, Captain.
Send a repair team and a bridge crew over immediately. We will be using this ship.
Understood. I'll join you shortly.
Thank you.
We're counting on you.
Captain, repair teams have begun to work on critical systems, but we could use your expertise. There are teams working on the weapons, the sensors, and the impulse engines. If you could join one of them, it would be a great help. Right. Getting a chance to get a close look at Klingon weapon systems is too much fun to resist. Your tactical trainers of the Academy would be envious of you today. The first thing you need to do is get the Targ's weapons back online is to determine the extent of the damage. There's a console in the engineering systems that you can use to run a diagnostic. Run a level 1 diagnostic on the Targ systems. Alright. Engineering. Pretty convenient that we got a whole Klingon bird of prey to ourselves. Where the heck are we supposed to... Ah, wait a minute. There it is. Looks like this is where the weapons diagnostic can be run. Running a what the heck? There we are. The diagnostic shows that multiple power couplings on the port side of the ship are fused. It would take days to replace them all. However, you don't have to prepare the Targ for an extended mission. If you evacuate all the wounded to the Forester, you can reroute enough power from sickbay to get the weapons online. It's not a perfect solution, but time is of the essence. Right. We'll use a terminal in sickbay to reroute power to the weapons systems. And all the wounded will wind up in the Forester's sickbay. That's good, right? Right? I hope it's good. At any rate, the heck are we supposed to do? Sickbay. There we are. Hey guys, guess what I'm doing? Rerouting power. There's sufficient power to reactivate the disruptors and torpedo launchers. All you need to do now is bring the weapons back online. Right? Head to the bridge and reactivate the Targ's weapons. You did beam out the guys in sickbay, right? Right? I hope you did. Because I sure didn't. Bringing weapon systems online.
We're counting on you.
That's done it, sir. The ship is almost ready to go. Kvolk has asked to speak with you when you have a moment. He's waiting for you in the chief's office on the engineering deck. Right then. And engineering. This elevator's getting a workout today. So, let's see. And Kvolk is right in here.
Ah, you're here. I think I have a solution to our problem.
Well, shoot
We
it!
need to land on the planet to take control of the energy drain. But you would be noticed instantly.
Blue boy.
I've replicated a hollow emitter used by our intelligence services. It will change your appearance and voice to that of a Klingon warrior. I have enough devices for you and a smaller wage. Go ahead, try it out.
Alright then.
Kapla!
I'm not sure how I feel about this
Emitter
plan.
on for now. Get used to it.
Van Zyl to boarding parties. The captain is using a holographic disguise. If you see a Klingon moving toward the bridge, do not fire. Repeat, do not fire.
Unless it's actually a Klingon and not the captain, in which case, fire away! Alright, so this is what we look like now. A Klingon warrior of some sort. Boy, do I look like the sinister one. And off to the bridge we go. Bridge! And here we are. I like this chair. Another! But at any rate... Sir, is that you? I'm sorry, Captain. I'm just not used to taking orders from someone who... You look better in your Starfleet uniform, that's all. I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean any disrespect. My apologies. I've been updating Starfleet on our progress, sir, and Admiral Quinn says the task force will be ready to enter the system as soon as it gets the all-clear. We'll wait for your signal, Captain. Good luck, or should I say, Qapla'! All systems are operational and we are ready to depart, Captain. Right. Ready to warp to the Amaga system. So, what will we find in the Amaga system? I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all of the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful, though. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in the system even I don't know about. Right? Scan generator Alpha first. Ooh, this is a nimble little ship. Distortion generator Alpha. Scanning generator. Uh-oh. What the heck? Defense drones. They're trouble. Holy crap! That was brutal! Let's pretend that didn't happen, because holy cow! Respawning. Forward. Aiming at drones now. Ouch! Boy, these guys hit hard. They hit fast. Ow, 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 ow! Whee! Port shield's gone. Hull's at 25%. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fight fire with fire. Ow, 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 ow. No, you know what? I know what I need to do. Retreat for now. A tactical retreat is in order. Ow. Boy, that hurt. But this time I know what I have to do. What I should have done in the first place. Beam over a few of my bridge officers and get this darned Klingon bird of prey into the sort of shape that I should have gotten it in the first place. Got that. There aren't any devices here. We'll have to do something about that. But it doesn't seem to be allowing me to change up the weapons that I've been given. But I'd hope that I can. Yes. I can, in fact, get some of my bridge officers over here. As a matter of fact, let's see. No. Sure, I'll take Liza Flores. No, you know what? Not her. Because she would be effectively useless in this particular situation. Talk would know enough about everything, and Talon would know enough about that. Alrighty then. So that's something. And what about other abilities that we might have? No. A refracting Chetrion Cascade and some quantum singularity manipulation might come in handy at the moment. And also redirecting the shield strength. Doesn't seem to have an all-around shield redirection ability, which is annoying. Distribute shield power, that's what we need. Now, let's cloak and then engage these drones. Let's take out this one first. Seems to be on the edge. And come on. Actually, quickly, we'll do this, uncloak, and fire. Enemy facing shields are down. Ooh, that hit hard. That hit good and hard. The Tetrion Cascade abilities really helped in this fight. Hello, Phaser Dual Heavy Cannons. Full? We'll have to do something about that then. I can get rid of this. Get that. Mine. And can we... No, we can't. Darn it. Scanning Generation Alpha. Damage report.
Minimal damage, Captain. All systems are functional.
Blew up a few times, but Kvalk, what attacked us? What was that anyway?
Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Alright then. We'll upload a command program here. With any luck, no more of these darn drones will pop up. So, there's Generator Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie to deal with. Let's see, there's Bravo. Hopefully that one doesn't spit out any more of those darn drones. Uploading command program. Grab. Defense drone up there. Ah, there's a bunch of them. Keep firing, just keep firing. The real problem is that this ship was intended to go up against level 2 drones and such, not what we're going up against now. Ow, 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 ow. This waits. Whee! Oh dear. That's bad. That's a bad ding. Just evade everything that they throw at me. 2 more drones. 2 more drones. Alrighty then. This won't be so bad. Keep firing. Keep firing. Only 1 more drone, I believe. Come on. At least the cannons are still working pretty nicely against these guys. Fire, 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 fire. Unfortunately, the cannons are also hard to get come to bear on such a small target. There's the last defense drone. Ow. Ooh, what hit me? Now, was that fair? And then it blew up. Ooh, gee? Apparently, we created a false explosion that made it look like we blew up and then hid in the debris in order to wipe that thing out. I'm a genius! I don't see anything else around here, though. Alright. Uploading command program. I hate that we have to decloak in order to do this. Alright. Generator Charlie directly ahead. Come on. Only got so much to do against this thing. Let's just take this thing out. But I know it's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen just as soon as we attack. Oh, that darn phone. Hold on a moment. And we're back. Time to upload that there command program. Or just take out these defense drones quickly. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Ow! Holy shoot! Those things hit hard! You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. Wow! That really stung. But you know what? We're gonna cloak so these bastards can't take us off guard next time, because this is just seriously not fair. The drones have been upgraded from the level that you're supposed to be fighting them at. I've maxed out my player level, and ordinarily I'd be able to destroy these drones very easily with my real ship. And I get that this is supposed to be on the same level as the drones, but the drones have leveled up, and this ship has not. So I really have no chance at all against these things. So let's take these things down. Fire this, fire that, fire it again. Come on, just keep moving. Oh, that stung. That sting, that sting, that stung. Ouch, 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 ouch. Tetrion Pulse Wave. Cascading Tetrion weaponry. Boy, that's convenient. I got a few tricks of my own, thank you very much. A Herald Lockbox, don't need that. At the moment, I think I'll just upload this command program. Ouch. Sorry guys, you didn't see anything. Wow, that hurt.
The planet killer must be stopped.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holoprojectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place. Very well. We'll land the ship on Amaga. Now, who are we going to need for a mission like this? We're not going to need a doctor, but we will probably need, in this situation, a science officer, an engineer, somebody from security, and I want Eliza Flores as well in order to get some information on exactly what we should expect.